I'll give you my own recipe. If you want to start a business, you need to invest. You have to invest money, time, and human resources. You have to get the best people, and if you don't invest money in that business, you cannot pay the best people to do the work. You have to invest in people, you have to invest nowadays in technology and in an office. I have some savings. One of the things I think is important for any business is for somebody to be relatively good at using money. Now, from the first day I started, I made sure I had books of accounts. From the first day, I started in 1987 December. That's why there's a confusion whether it's 88 or 87. It's actually December 87. I had books. Every amount I spent, I recorded. I couldn't keep the account, but I had books. And every amount I spent, I recorded. Any amount I gave anybody, I recorded. So by the end of 1987, I knew how much I'd spent and how much I'd earned. I had capital. That's what you see. Is that capital that was enabled me to buy a computer, to own a car, to pay salaries, to do this, to do that, to do all those things that I did. Pay insurance. So from the word go, I always made sure I did the right things. You have to do the right things to sustain a business. Many people want to go around in one corner, buy the right equipment, buy the right software, pay the right taxes, insure your business, insure yourself. That were all things that were done from the beginning. Anyway, so I talked about capital. Yeah, that as a sole proprietor, even as a sole proprietor, you need to have capital. Yeah, most businesses fail because they do not have capital. Most businesses are undercapitalized. So for many years, I kept on putting money back, putting money back, putting money back. Most businesses fail because once they see cash, they think it's profits. Because they don't have books, they can't test whether they're actually making money. Because everything is in their head. Oh, client paid me this amount. They use that money, they buy a new car. They use that money, they do something else. Yeah? That's what happens, yeah? Now, apart from your physical cash, yeah, you need also to invest in mental capacity. I talked about capital. You need capital. Many people think you don't need capital. People think you have one job somewhere, that job is going to make you get this big job, and it's going to make you rich. Guess what? Even if you get the biggest job on earth, what if you started, you are awarded the contract, something goes wrong? How do you survive? Yeah? How do you survive? Yeah? And that's where many people fail. Because they take on a job, they take on a client, and they think they are going to make it. No, nobody makes a business out of one client. It's impossible. Because if you depend on that client, you'll be disappointed. I just talked about how it starts as a one-man organization. Yeah? But no business is sustainable with one man, however brilliant or capable the person is. Yeah? Now, there's a mistake people make that a business will be identified with that one man. And everybody who works in the business is subservient to the man. Yeah? A person who starts a business is somebody who is the alter ego who creates it. Yeah? But a business that works must have its life and independence of the individual. What the person can do is to lead it. Yeah? Leadership is different. Yeah? And going back to the 19th century, there's something, and that's why I believe in concepts. And this is something that in Nigeria we have not learned to understand. Capitalism grew at the end of the 19th century in Britain and in Europe. Just there. People talk about America, but that's not where it grew. Yes? In France, one man called Pierre Lejeune did something that nobody ever contemplated. He created, registered a company called Peugeot, and distinguished that company from himself as an individual. Therefore, creating a limited liability company that, who knows who Pierre Lejeune is now? How many cars can he have counted that were manufactured? How many could he have made and built? How many could he have designed? Yeah? Yes? Now, when Peugeot was created, and the company he created, it was his idea. He created this company. But within 20 years of the creation of this company, the company was bigger than him. Peugeot was so big that the French government intervened in making sure that this thing was a symbol of French technology. But he was an individual who started it. He started as him. Yeah? But the organization was bigger than him as a person. Now, that transformation, that's something that we in this part of the world are not good at doing, which is to go from an idea to an entity that's bigger than the individuals of the past. Yeah, it's something that's very important. Most times, most organizations are only as good as the people who make the organizations work. But the real successful organizations, the intangibles of what makes an organization work, is that the individuals that make the organizations themselves, however big, mighty, or powerful they are, they're insignificant in comparison to the totality of what's been created. The gap is between, sometimes they call that brand. Yeah, when you have an organization whose brand or what that, forget the brand word, say what that organization does is more than what the people who started it can contemplate does. Yeah, and the day